it at this range. Phoenix would also work, especially since he's flying straight. Let me go ahead and get in burner here so that I can catch up to him.
Target, 8 miles.
But for the sake of demonstration, let's go over them all. So I can switch to Sparrow or Phoenix, and I can just launch here, right? No problem. Sidewinder, this is going to be far range for a Sidewinder, but you can see I am getting a bit of a heat lock, so I could uncage him, and get that launch tone on him. And at about 6 miles, you start to get hit probability. The closer you are, generally, the better a Sidewinder is going to do. And if you're behind a target, that's when a Sidewinder has the best
Target, 4 miles.
the best options. And for guns, you're really not going to get a shot outside of 2 nautical miles. That is asking a lot already. So generally, at about half a mile is where you might get a kill with guns. So let's go ahead and start getting into a pursuit here. I'm getting into a pure pursuit so I can maybe get a gunshot up here. And I'm not pulling enough, so I'm going to get on a 6 here.
We're fast at 520.
Remember, always keep visual, especially in the pilot seat.
Oh, maybe a 410. There's 330. We're on a 6.
Okay, let's go ahead and burn. He's going vertical, which is a mistake.
Pew pew!
Yep, thank you, Jester. And if I had my crosshair on him, I would have hit him, but I was a little bit to the right.
270 knots.
This notch right here is your cornering speed. So if you are trying to outturn someone, that is the best speed that you can turn at. So if you are approaching that, RIOs, call that out. Quite useful to know.
On a 6, keep it up.
Right here would be best time to employ a Sidewinder, but I'm catching up to him, so let's do that. Give him a little burst. That was pretty close, didn't hit him.
Okay, we're about 100 knots above corner speed. He's right in front of you, and that's 460.
And I'm just kind of getting unlucky on my hits here.
On a 6, keep it up. Speed 340. Speed's 290.
Hopefully you guys see my point though. So let me go ahead and switch to Sidewinders and... Oh, I don't have a lock on him.
We're on a 6, good job. 320.
Let's go ahead and go into a big lag pursuit down here. Get down below him. Try not to stall.
12 o'clock. Coming up on 400. 12 o'clock low. We're on a 6, shiny and chrome.
There we go. And splash.
Bandit is down.
Like I said, Sidewinders are pretty crazy in maneuverability. So if you're up close, Sidewinders are pretty good at hitting. Does any of the pilots have questions about weapon employment and how to kind of get a target selected? Okay.
That tone on the Sidewinder, is that
sure?
Whenever you press the cage on cage button, is that how that works? Or
yeah, so you will you need to get that crosshair above a target to cage on them, or you need a radar lock. The higher pitch the tone is, the better the lock is. So once you get that very consistent long one, then other Discord. Okay.
Yeah, that was me. I thought we were in the other Discord.
Fake flight, I assume.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. No, I'm keeping my classes going on VWA. I plan on finishing out the cycle here.
Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah. That was just me. I just read it quickly and thought, oh, am I on the right one? Too late.
Yep. No, you're fine. You can finish here, or you can go over there. But I won't be teaching over there for a while. So.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
So yeah, but anyways, that tone is indicative of whether you have a lock or a lot. And that's what it's for. Anything else, pilots? Okay, wonderful. Since there's 2 pilots today, I don't have to fly, which is wonderful because I'm terrible. So you guys can get some actual practice. Why don't we hop into VWA number 1, and we will get you guys going in a dogfight against each other, and you guys will have a RIO each, so you can get some practice.
Did I go for the BFM arena?
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll get you both slotted here in a minute.
You
I'm
may
not
need to start up a few things.
sure thing. If it's gonna take you a while, Had, we'll just do one without you. Don't worry about it. I can sit in the back seat. But pilots, remember the name of the game is visual, maintaining that visual and trying to get the bandit off your nose. Don't sacrifice all of your speed to do it. Once you've lost your energy, you either need to kill them immediately or else you're gonna lose. So do your best to try and keep your energy while also getting the bandit off your nose, or you can sacrifice all that energy and get 1 kill shot, but you have to be very certain of the kill shot, right? So the rules for a merge fight, like we're going to practice today, is that you guys are going to be both flying at level flight. You're going to start at the same altitude, so you're going to try to maintain that altitude, and you guys are just going to keep flying straight. Once you fly straight, you will pass each other. You can lock each other up so that you can see each other easier on the merge, but you guys are going to pass each other, and once you guys have passed each other off each other's wing, then you will someone will call fights on, and you guys will start your fight. So no shooting before the turn, and today we're going to be doing guns only until later. Another thing to note about the Tomcat is you only have 628 bullets, so be pretty conservative with your ammo. If that pipper's right on, it's like I said, it's pretty good. It's pretty accurate in terms of hit rate, but it's of course not a perfect system. So make sure your shots are good before you take them. Taking shots that are like, let's say you're in a scissors and they're in front of you, you'll have a very short time to shoot. Taking those shots can be very good because you can hit them, but you're going to need to time them really well. And your pipper is going to be on screen for a very short amount of time. So you actually need to know where your gun's pointing instead, and kind of do all that math in your head before the pipper comes, which can be very difficult. Otherwise, you're trying to play a game of catch up of when the pipper is going to actually get there. So be very sparing with your ammo. Otherwise, all you have is a Fox 5, which means you're going to ram them. So you guys are approaching each other. You're at 5 miles. Don't make any harsh maneuvering before the merge. I'll let you know when the fight's on.
We're slightly climbing. I think we should be at 9.
Guys are in the merge. Fight's on.
From the view, 1 o'clock. Below us. Above us, straight to the left.
I don't see him.
And we'll try to let you know as soon as possible. They may be behind us.
Yeah, purple can't hear me.
On the right, 3 o'clock. Above us, our direction.
Yeah, I can hear you on here. I've tried hot mic and cold mic.
Okay.
But you're super quiet. Yeah.
Okay. One thing, Dodger, you had your gear up.
Yep.
So I wouldn't recommend that. You have an air brake if you really need it, but in a dogfight, losing your speed is the very last thing you want. So try to dropping your gear and hitting the brakes and that kind of. It's more of a joke really than an actual
No,
threat.
that was not intentional. That's just because my cockpit was set up. It's not set up right now.
Okay, that's fine. Go ahead, both of you reslot. We'll have you fly the approach again. And also,
We are at Angel 7.
don't burn or anything for extra speed before the merge. You want to go into the merge as fast as possible. So if you're gonna burn, try to get the friendly through the other person fighting button as well.
Oh, sorry. I was going like a lot. Jesus.
Yeah, I noticed you were pretty fast in the merge.
Just confirming, you hear me, right?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
I do hear you. I just can't find my light switch.
Approach the merge. In the merge, fights on.
Below us. To 3 o'clock, below us. Small target.
It is really hard to crank my head around enough to keep my eyes on them.
Yeah, BFM can be pretty hard, especially in VR if you don't have a proper setup or something.
On our level. Right, in front of us, I think. No, sorry, never mind. My bad. Right. Above us. Right in front of us. Above. We are below the cornering speed. And it is off to the right. Still below the cornering speed. And is still at the right. It's by my last. He will soon, I believe, go. Nope. Still behind us. A bit above us. To the right, to the right. Just for the record, I'm saying where he is. You might want to boost down speed a bit to get closer to cornering speed. And he's rather low in the vertical, however, he should be right before us.
How do I lock him for a gun solution?
So So for gun solution, you can do that PAL lock I was talking about. That's the easiest way. If you're in gun sight, it will also just do a natural search on where your bore is. But the best way is to enter a different mode in your PALs.
We're still slightly below the cornering speed.
Now they're gonna kill me here. That's stupid. Good fight.
I'll slot in now.
You're back, Purple? Sweet. Yep, you can go ahead and both of you slot. And de-slot. Go ahead and reslot Dodger.
Oh, I got nails on our nose, 12 o'clock.
Are you flying purple yet?
Yep, you're both flying.
Alright, good fly.
RIOs, it doesn't matter when you hit fly, until
Okay.
the pilot gets in, so just hit it whenever.
My PAL isn't turning on. At least it isn't showing up.
Your PAL?
The thing that's.
Are you
goes
in
across
gun
the
mode?
screen. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't work in gun mode. I don't know why, but you can go ahead and just switch to Sparrows or something and get it working that way. Gun mode has a different search pattern that's just essentially right in front of you for 5 miles. So it's very good.
9 miles purple. Yeah, that's his range. 7 miles. Right, yeah, visual.
About 10 seconds. A bit less than that, I suppose.
450.
Okay, merge is coming. Merged, fights on.
Looks like a 1 circle.
You're at cornering speed. They are to the right. You're falling down in the cornering speed. They are to the right a bit. And up.
Lost him.
Right above us. Feel free to increase the throttle. And they are to the right and up.
One more, and then we're going to go over countermeasures in a bit more detail with everyone, because I forgot to go over that.
Still below the cornering speed. They are above and to the right. We're losing altitude. You might want to increase it shortly. Though we're still under the cornering speed. We are below cornering speed.
Since you guys are in the same aircraft, you're both handling very similarly. This turn fight's gonna last a very, very long time before someone gets advantage. Keep that in mind unless you guys
They're braking. They are in front of us and above us.
circling.
Watch out, we've lost quite a bit of speed. And we are heading straight towards the ground. Keep that in mind. If they get into radar, we'll try to also lock them, by the way. Below us and behind us.
4 o'clock high.
2 o'clock. Right in front of us.
7 o'clock. It's going around. It's on our 6 now, it's firing. It's coming up with us.
I believe we still have sidewinders, don't
Still
we?
on our 6. Lost him in the clouds.
No visual.
Alright, yeah, I've got him 7 o'clock. Go out. There he is, not on your nose, on your nose, on your nose. Still on your nose, I've got him. Okay, yep.
Behind us. To the right. They will appear on the left. Still behind us.
400, 8,000.
They will appear to the right. And they are in front of us.
9 o'clock.
Above us. 11 o'clock.
About to black out.
Where is he?
I'm about to black out.
Right before.
On a 6, on a 6. Still there. Yeah, still there. Yep. Okay, missed.
Still there?
Yeah, still there. Still there. Lost in the clouds.
Can't get my freaking radar.
Yeah, still there. Still there. Come left.
Do you have your palm
Keep
mode
coming
down?
left.
Yeah.
Yeah, go if you have sidewinders now.
Lost in the
Yeah.
clouds.
If you find sidewinders and then go to PAL mode, that's going to be the best bet. Otherwise, in the back seat, you can use the VSL switch and help him out maybe if he's still on the phone.
Okay, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Keep coming left, keep coming left. Keep your nose. Okay, it's not in the clouds. Hold it there. Yeah, hold it out there.
There he is.
Yeah.
No visual. In front of us. Okay.
Are we
That
hit?
was almost a collision.
Yeah, alright, got him. Okay, come left down. I think he did hit us.
Yeah.
It felt like it.
Okay, 1 o'clock.
Alright, it's coming around on our 6. I'm about to black out again.
Sorry, you must black out here.
Yeah, he's on his 6. On our 6.
Ah, fuel out.
Oh, rip. Yep, going burner. Burns fuel very, very fast. That's another thing you do have to keep in mind.
By the way, we're at 900 pounds of fuel.
Go ahead, go wings level and break out. Don't try not to break out pulling positive G's like that, by the way. That can be very dangerous. Good fight.
Yeah, so I just
Okay.
don't know how to get the lock for the gun.
Sure thing. So let's go ahead and practice it then.
Because I think I missed that part of your lecture.
Sure. So let me go ahead and I'm going to slot into a Red 4 F-14 here, and I'll help you out. So I'll be streaming for you. Yeah, I'm streaming for whoever's on. So
I'll watch this.
okay. So there's a couple of ways to get a lock. First of all, your RIO in the backseat can help you out and get a lock for you, especially at longer range. In BFM,
Admittedly,
it's
I've been trying, but whenever I almost got them, well, radar isn't that good at these ranges, to be honest.
yeah. What if you're really close? Your radar scope is super narrow, so it's very hard for your RIO to do that for you. So your best bet is to choose your weapon, make sure your master arm's on, and in any weapon except guns, you have a mode called PAL. And if you hit that PAL switch, you'll get this search radar in front of you. In your controls, that is called set or target designate forward PAL. Right? If you just look up PAL, you can get that. You can also, if you get your gun selected, this little diamond is where the radar is looking. So it's just looking ahead of me right now. If I get a enemy in that diamond, it will automatically lock on. So in guns, you can do that. Actually, don't know if you can hit VSL switch in guns, but there's also a mode called VSL, which I don't have bound. So let me just go ahead and do it in the back seat, which does this whole thing. So you can bind that and use that. It's a very vertical search pattern. So if you're in a turn fight, having a high VSL up here can help you out a lot. To lock sidewinders, because we didn't go over this, when you have a radar lock, there is another key called the cage seam button. You'll have to hit that button with sidewinders to actually cage the sidewinders onto the target. Yeah, even if you have a radar lock. If you don't have a radar lock, you have to get them on this crosshair and then press that cage button. So if I find the sun over here, I can actually try to cage on the sun and launch on the sun. It's going to have trouble because it's a big heat signature. But I think I launched it actually. There we go. Launched a sidewinder. So you can launch on the sun if you're desperate enough. I did launch both of them.
That's Nails, 2 o'clock.
But yeah, so do you have any questions about how to get a lock?
I'll check my bindings and see if I can get that to work.
Sure.
Just in the backseat question, I just so I could get some information, distance, etc. As I went to the RDR cursor and got him on the DDD and locked him into an STT that way, just so I could get ranging information.
Yep.
That's an okay way of doing it as well. Doing it.
Yeah,
for the backseat,
that's
just
fine.
to help out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I mean, I
that's
know-
good for getting rage. You can also use the data link potentially if you have a data link, but otherwise, TWS does give you ranging information, But in BFM fight, you want a radar lock. So
Yeah.
that SDT is generally the best way.
Okay. Cool.
Real quick, one of you is spawned in, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to get a lock on you so that I can demonstrate to Dodger what it's gonna look like. So yeah, data
Overlord.
link is very helpful, especially in a dogfight where you're not getting constant radar things. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised if the data link doesn't reach out here.
Yeah, got a couple of things
Okay.
out in the distance.
Yeah, you guys are gonna merge pretty fast because purple's already flying towards you, Dodger. So go ahead and get ready, about 9 miles.
Alright, got a lock this time.
You're gonna lose it before the merge here, but
But it
as
is
long as you
working.
can get it. Yep, as long as you can get it. Okay, approaching the merge. Merge, fight's on.
Okay, he's coming left 1 circle.
Target on the right. Right in front of us, 1 o'clock.
He's on your nose.
Remember, sidewinders are allowed in this.
Come
this
right,
fight.
come right. Oh, he's on. Okay, there, you got him.
Off at the moment.
Damn it.
Looks like we're out.
Yeah, I was on trigger happy.
Yeah, well,
We'll do
switch the gun to
time.
him. Okay, it's up 12 o'clock right.
1 o'clock. 6 o'clock, heading towards left.
Speed's about 336.
Not this again.
2 o'clock, high. And 12 o'clock, high. More or less. Now he's on the left.
He's holding there. Go for it. Got him.
Okay, above us, 5 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
He's turning left.
7 o'clock, 9 o'clock, above us, straight. And to the right, heading towards left, so we'll go 9 o'clock. Above us, 1 o'clock. And off to the 9 o'clock. Below us. Two o'clock. Same level. And 9 o'clock.
260.
We are at 200 knots. And they are at 12 o'clock above us. Diving.
It's almost 6 now.
I think we had him for a second and then Feel free to increase the speed to get closer to the cornering speed.
5 o'clock. Alright, it's on your nose. Head on.
9 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Ah, shit.
Oh, it's right, there it is.
Below us. And they're at the 9. Right. 12. High.
Yeah.
That was close.
Very close.
God dang, Master Arm wasn't on.
Right. Right. High.
Where'd it go?
And right. To the left, straight. Right now, it's behind us.
It's coming right.
Okay, right. And above. Top.
Damn it.
Oh, yeah.
But it's
Yeah,
not over yet.
Okay. Left.
That was our hits?
Yeah, one of them was, yeah, he's smoking. He's high.
Above us. 12. Right above us.
He's on our 6 firing. Okay, he's at 7 o'clock.
Remember about side windows?
Yeah, he's on our 6.
Still there?
Still there. Still there. Right, he's not coming up.
He's not coming up?
No.
Okay.
The fuse is doing it real slowly. But he may not be able to. Lost him.
Range 1. Range 08.
There he is.
07.
Hold on, 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Turn right, turn right.
05.
Right. Okay, keep coming right. He's on at 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
We're low on fuel.
Yeah. Yeah, 4,500 pounds. He's on our 6.
He is locked. He might want to try to fire side window.
Right on our 6 now, he's firing. Roll right, roll right.
Organ.
Ah.
That was a
Probably
hit.
game over right there.
Yeah, we're down, yeah.
I'm dead.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
You
alive.
got one.
Disengage.
Okay, that was a very good fight, guys. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and debrief and pack you here so that we can go over your fights. Dodger, did you hear that you're allowed to use sidewinders?
No.
You didn't. That explains why you didn't use your sidewinders. Okay.
I did mention to use them a few times.
Okay. Well, you were allowed to use them. There was a couple of times where I was really wondering why you weren't using them, because they would have been very useful, but that's fine. Good fight anyways. So, here's the merge. You guys both go into a circle. One thing I will note is that you guys both tended to burn essentially the whole time. Especially in these fights. This is a one circle, right? So this is a rate fight. This means that whoever has the better turn rate is going to have the best advantage. So you're going to want to get down to your cornering speed of about 180 knots, and you're not going to want to be in burner, because burner... Sorry, this isn't a rate fight. This is a radius fight. I said it wrong. But burner will actually propel you forward more, which means that your radius is going to be bigger. So in these fights,
Okay.
just laying on the burner is not a good option, right? So this was a pretty fast fight either way. You can see here, and I also noticed that you guys were sometimes too aggressive for the kill. For instance, here, you could have followed him. So I'm guessing you just lost visual of him here. Because you turned a bit too sharp here. So yeah, you definitely didn't see him, and he just got on your 6, and that was just kind of unlucky in the perfect positioning for him to shoot you. We'll go over what I was just talking about in a bit. So let's go ahead and look at the second fight. We'll watch purple this time. Reslot. Okay, beautiful. This is actually my fight with you, so we're watching me. And I've got for this fight, I had the advantage on you for most of it. I'm just a terrible pilot, so I can't pull the proper AOA without a stick. So that's my excuse. But either way, I got some pretty close shots to you here. I was just slightly behind you by the look of it. And I'm going down in this turn, and here I'm very low on speed. So I pulled too much AOA to get that, and you end up getting on my 6. I go vertically here, and I do a jink, which manages to get you off my immediate tail, but you get right back on it. And I do this maneuver here because I'm in danger, and I go out down and die. So good fight. Maneuver kill, still a kill. Next fight, in the merge, you guys tend to break the same way every time. When you're dogfighting like this, keep that in mind, that it can be nice to mix it up.
What are you usually thinking when you're deciding that? I just kind of pick a way and go.
Yeah, I just pick a way that I like. You can go vertical, you can go down. I usually go down. You can go directly sideways like you guys are doing. Just don't do the same thing over and over again generally. So here we can see purple gets a shot off. Let's see how close that was. That's pretty close. You're in a pure pursuit here, so you're not gonna hit, but you're getting close to hitting. So here we're in a rolling scissors. You guys both get pretty low. I noticed that purple tended to get a bit lower in these, which is fine. And let's see what happened here. So, can I turn off these labels real quick? No, I can't. Okay. Oh, there we go. So, here, Dodger's getting on your 6 here. So you turn very, very hard. Let's see how many G's you pulled. You pulled about 7 G's when you're not going very fast, so that's pretty good. Okay, here you get a lot of shots. So here probably should have been a kill. When you're defensive like this and someone's right on your tail, if they are in an aircraft that is as capable or more capable than you are of going vertical, this going vertical right here is very, very dangerous. Even if they're not in an aircraft like that, going vertical like this will give them at least a little bit of opportunity to get a very good shot. So this was very dangerous, Sheep. That's why he got a lot of shots in you, but he didn't get the kill.
I was trying to get into the clouds so he'd lose track, and that's what he did.
Yep, and that did happen up here. So that did work out for you, but before you get to those clouds, this is very dangerous. So when someone's on your 6, you got to take some risky maneuvers. That's not what I would have done, but it worked for you. So whatever.
Yeah, I think this is the fight where I couldn't lock on. So also,
yeah, that probably also
might not have got away with that if I was locked.
Yeah. So either way, you managed to reverse it here with that maneuver, and you guys come pretty close to a collision. You do some aileron rolls here. Aileron rolls do tend to bleed your speed up, so just be aware of that. I'm guessing you were just deciding what to do here, so that's fine. Just don't do aileron rolls for the sake of them. They won't help you dodge any bullets. They're
Was
aiming
was
for
that a
your center
wing
of
stall,
mass.
maybe?
Yes.
Um,
I don't know.
it
Around
doesn't
there.
look like it. Yeah,
'Cause
no,
I
it
was
looks like
right
an
real close
aileron.
to him.
So here you're actually going Mach, by the way, on the deck. You guys were fighting very fast because you were in burner the whole time. Remember, you're also pretty fast, but you're pulling AOA on him to. You're pulling quite a bit of Gs. You're pulling more Gs than him, so you're losing that speed faster. Here, if you weren't in burner, you'd probably get a better aspect as well, but you get some more shots off. Those are pretty close, especially if you're don't have a radar lock on him. Here he goes vertical again, and again he gets some shots off. I think this is the one where someone ran out of fuel. Here's a head-on. I didn't think either of you guys shot, but apparently you did. You actually shot after the head-on, so
Yeah,
keep in mind.
I didn't notice he was heading on me until he was right there, and I just pulled the trigger.
Yeah, so remember to try to get that positive guns on target before you shoot. But in a head-on like that, it is split-second decision, and you actually did shoot before, so I'm wrong about that. So you got pretty close. So those could have been good shots, just didn't quite get them.
That was like a scene from a movie. That little part.
Yeah, they happen a lot in BFM. So here, looks like you get right on the deck.
Ran out of fuel.
Ran out of fuel. Yeah, I figured. Okay. So he broke out. He did get hit a bit here, but this wasn't a kill shot. It was just that he was out of fuel and uncontrolled. So, good fight overall. I spawned here to show you some radar stuff. And I launched some Sidewinders at the sun. Purple came here and locked me up and did some stuff. And I respawned apparently. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that. So, and here you guys have a much closer merge. One thing as well, when you guys are pulling these first Gs of the turn, this first turn especially is very important in a fight like this, and you guys are both not pulling very many Gs. You can pull like 12 Gs pretty well. Another tip for the backseaters, if you're looking forward in your seat, you actually are much less susceptible to Gs. So if you're blacking out a lot, you may want to look forward in the seat so that you don't black out. You can't look at your enemy that way, which is a problem, but it's better than blacking out, right? So if you ever have any issues with
black
that.
and white for me.
Yep. So
at the merge, you should pull a lot of Gs.
not necessarily at a merge, but in general, if you can get, you can pull a lot more Gs than you guys are pulling. So, you keep it. It's a lot of practice. You have to hit that perfect point so that you're not ripping anything, and you're not getting into that fluttery region where you're kind of wobbling. So it's gonna take more practice, but you guys can do it. Purple, these were very bad Sidewinder shots. I'll tell you
I
that right
know.
away. Generally with missiles, it is better to wait with them and wait for a very good shot. Or at least a decent shot. Like right there, you maybe could have hit something. I wouldn't have pulled the trigger there. And in these scissors, I noticed, Dodger, that you had a lot of opportunity to escape because you're in the defensive position here. You're in the front. But you didn't really escape. So, like right here, you were inverted briefly, I believe. Yeah, you were inverted.
What would I do to escape?
So here, when he's pulling like this, if you had kept inverted and gone down, he would have had much more trouble following you.
Okay.
And yeah, all of this is pretty good. You guys, he did get shots there. In these rolling scissors, the guy in the back is always going to have the chance to get shots. However, like I said, this is the scenario where you have to know where your gun's pointing. It's not a matter of getting that pipper on the target because you have a split second to do that. So these are quite hard shots. Those were good shots there. And right here especially, this was a very good opportunity to escape, but you actually do. He does end up overshooting you here soon, and you do make kind of an escape maneuver here. And now you're in more of an even scissors, but you're still in the front. So he's still getting opportunities. And then here, it looks like he actually decides to go down. So he did lose his advantage here in doing that. I'm guessing he didn't want to overshoot you. But this right here, back here would have been a decent shot for a missile dodger. This is the first opportunity where I was considering that you should be using missiles. He does this little maneuver that got you out of harm's way, but I was very worried about you hitting the ground here. You didn't, so good job. But you can see you were pulling some pretty high AOA to avoid hitting the ground here. That did bleed off some of your speed, but you needed to do it. Here you guys are in another rolling scissors. This is about an even one. Purple has a slight advantage, but you guys come very close to hitting each other. Remember, if you guys hit each other, no one wins.
I mean, whoever survives.
I suppose, but you guys are both losing like a $70 million fighter, so. So here, those are pretty good shots. I think this is the one where you hit him. Let's see. Nope. At least it didn't show on the TAC view. So let's go ahead and pause it again.
I didn't even feel like I hit him when I did, apparently.
Yeah, you did. You did hit him. You ruptured his fuel. So you didn't. Yeah, right here. So you hit. Yeah, you hit right
that's
on
me
the
hitting
back
him.
of his left wing.
That was him. Yeah, that was him hitting me. Which...
Oh, sorry, I'm talking in reverse. So let's go ahead and go into the first person view and see this shot.
I remember them calling hits, but I didn't feel anything with my jet. So...
Yeah, all that happened is he hit one of your fuel tanks, and your fuel tank was ruptured. So it wasn't a major hit, but it did help them spot you. Am I on the wrong plane? I'm pretty sure I'm on the wrong plane.
You're on me.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and go back to the external view. Let's look at purple, and let's look at the cockpit view. So yeah, you can see he definitely has his nose on you. Now he's in a lag pursuit. And right about here, I think he's going to get shot. So he knows where his nose is pointing, and he just shoots. And it didn't even show hits in that view. But I think that's the one where he got hits on you. Let's see. Yeah, I think that was the one where he got hit. So yeah, it was it looks like a very stray hit. It only ruptured your fuel. So, oh, of course.
I didn't even think I got hit.
Yeah.
Like it says
So
right
it was
there, I
dodgered.
got hit. Like it says I got hit, but I didn't.
Yep. Like I said, it was just your fuel. So you were bleeding fuel a little bit, but that's about it. It was. I don't
That
even
was
think it
when
was
I
a
hit
big kill.
him, I think. Or was
That
it?
was when you hit him. This wasn't the kill. There was only
No,
2 hits
no,
in that fight, and one was a kill. So
I'm sheep. I'm the one who died.
yeah.
But I got
So I
the hit.
guess there was another hit. Yeah, I didn't see that one. You didn't have any observable battle damage here, so I didn't even know he hit you. Here is a great opportunity for missile. This is missile right here all day, especially when he goes vertically and he keeps going. This would have. You can see the sun behind him there, so that may have interfered with your shot, but he is in a very rear aspect shot. This is where you want a Sidewinder to be.
I
If you
believe
shot it
this is one of
here,
the
it would have
times
missed.
when I mentioned that he does have sidewinders after all.
Yep, there you go. And then right here, you're still in a good Sidewinder launch. It's getting a bit worse. Once you get down to the bottom of the bend here, probably going to be a bit better. Nope. Go back to this view. Here you can see you're in a lag pursuit. You're going a bit faster than him, so you can definitely pull some more G's and maybe get a shot on him here, but you will lose speed doing that, so you kind of got to get the shot. But either way, here he goes vertical again. Again, very dangerous. Here's another good sidewinder shot potentially. You do get some gunshots off on him. I think this is the kill. Yeah, that's the kill. He cut off your right aileron. So you can see here that you lost your pitch control,
Yeah,
and
okay,
you're
too.
in a stall. At this point, Dodger, you're maintaining a decent separation to him, so you're not dead. So that's good. He didn't hit you. So that was a good fight overall. I actually didn't see where the fuel tanks got ruptured on Dodger. But yeah, so the main notes for you guys are don't be in burner all the time. Burner is great. Use it as necessary in a fight. Don't just lay on it. You will run out of fuel really fast, like we noticed earlier, and you will also lose a lot in your radius. So for instance, in these turn fights here, if you guys are both in burner, if one of you had let off the burner here, they would have fallen behind and it would have been easier for them to get on the other guy's 6, and then they could reapply the burner if they need to catch up. But those turns are rate and radius kind of. It's more rate, but if you're burning all the time, you're not really gonna have too much of either. So
there was a fight earlier where we just went in a circle trying to outrate each other for quite a long time.
yeah, burner in a rate fight isn't quite as bad. It's much worse in a radius fight. So and you guys were in a one circle, which was which is a radius fight. Sorry. Yeah, which is a radius fight. So it yeah, it would have helped a lot to ease off the burner in general in your guys' fights. Your speed is pretty consistent. However, you guys are in burner all the time, so that's not too surprising. You guys aren't pulling too many Gs. You guys are pretty conservative on the Gs. Again, you're gonna spend most of your fights in these conservative Gs, but if you need to pull 10, 12 Gs for a couple seconds, it's not a bad option.